Hey fishing fanatics and my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Your old mate is here with the most anticipated segment of the week, the fishing forecast. Today, we're diving deep into what the waters of Australia have in store for us on the 24th of November 2025. I'm telling you, this day is shaping up to be truly special, with conditions aligning for some fantastic action across many of our favorite spots. Are you ready to uncover some secrets that will put more fish on your line? Let's talk about why this particular Monday could be one for the record books. First up, let's talk about the magnificent yellowtail kingfish. Friends, November is absolutely prime time for these aggressive fighters, especially around our eastern coastlines. With water temperatures consistently warm, hovering around 21 to 22 degrees Celsius in places like Sydney, these kings are on the hunt. Look for them busting baitfish schools near prominent headlands, offshore reefs, and within the larger harbour systems. Keep an eye out for working birds. They're often a dead giveaway for kingfish pushing bait to the surface. For a trophy, live bait is king. A live squid or a fresh yellowtail will be absolute candy to a hungry kingfish. On the artificial side, think speed. Large, soft plastics, big poppers, and stick baits retrieved at high speed will trigger those aggressive strikes. Don't be afraid to make a commotion. You need to get their attention. Next, let's shift our focus to the estuaries and target the ever-popular dusky flathead. As that water temperature creeps up into the high teens and low 20s, around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, these ambush predators are moving out of their deeper winter haunts and onto the shallow sand and mud flats to feed. I'm talking depths of 1 to 3 meters. Look for drop-offs, weedbed edges, and channels where they can lie in wait for prawns and baitfish. My advice for lure anglers is soft plastics. A 3 to 4 inch paddle tail or curly tail grub in natural baitfish or prawn colors will be irresistible. The key is a slow, hopping retrieve, making sure that lure puffs up the sand on the bottom. That's the dinner bell, my friends. For the baitfishers, a live poddy mullet or a fresh piece of yellowtail is pure gold. Fish them on a light running sinker rig, right on the edge of the channels during a run-out tide, and of course we can't forget about the bream. These consistent fighters are absolutely firing right now in many Australian estuaries. They'll be taking advantage of the warmer water to feed actively. Target structure like jetties, rock walls, oyster leases and moored boats. They love cover and ambush points. For bait, fresh peeled prawns, worms, or small strips of pilchard fished on a light-running sinker rig or paternoster rig are deadly. Lure anglers will find success with small grub-style soft plastics, shallow diving hard bodies, or small blades worked slowly around structure. Finally, for those looking to head offshore, the Mahi Mahi are starting to make their grand entrance. These vibrant pelagics love warm water, and with sea surface temperatures above 24 degrees Celsius in places like Brisbane, and trending warmer across the east coast, they're becoming more accessible. Look for temperature breaks, current lines, and floating debris offshore. Any kind of structure or aggregation of baitfish in the open ocean is a potential hotspot. Trolling skirted lures or small pusher-style lures at moderate speeds can be incredibly effective. If you find a patch of fish, switch to casting small metal slugs or soft plastics for some exhilarating sight fishing. Now let's break down the conditions that will dictate everything this week. Weather. We're transitioning from late spring into early summer in the southern parts of Australia, which generally means warm to very warm temperatures. Expect daytime highs ranging from 22 to 28 degrees Celsius in major southern cities, with cooler nights around 17 to 18 degrees Celsius. The inland and tropical north will be hotter, pushing into the low 30s. Rainfall is generally low in the south, so we're looking at mostly sunny skies, perhaps with a scattered shower here or there in places like Sydney or Brisbane. Atmospheric pressure is generally stable this time of year, promoting confident feeding. We might see average wind speeds around 14 kilometers per hour, which is perfect for most fishing scenarios. These stable, warm conditions usually mean active fish, as they feel comfortable and are not put off by sudden changes. Water temperature. This is a big one, friends. Sea surface temperatures across much of the Australian region are trending warmer than average, sometimes up to 1.2 degrees Celsius above the norm. In coastal areas, we're seeing temperatures well into the 20s, like 23 to 24 degrees Celsius in Brisbane and 21 degrees Celsius around Sydney. This warm water is a huge factor in fish activity, stimulating their metabolism and encouraging them to feed aggressively as they move into their summer patterns. It means more active baitfish, which in turn means more active predators. Moon phase. On the 24th of November 2025, we will have a waxing crescent moon. It will be about 15 to 17% illuminated, making it a fairly new moon, about 4 days old. In the world of fishing lore, a waxing crescent phase, especially after the new moon, is often considered a time of increasing activity. The fish respond to the moon's gravitational pull and the gradual increase in light, leading to a steadily improving bite as we head towards the first quarter. While not a full moon frenzy, it's certainly a positive influence, encouraging fish to feed during the daytime hours when the moon is visible. General activity of fish. Overall, friends, the fish in Australia are in a fantastic state of activity for this time of year. Late spring is when things really start to heat up. Many species are post-spawning or moving into their pre-spawning feeding frenzies. We're seeing active pelagics like Kingfish and Mahi Mahi coming inshore or closer to the coast, chasing abundant bait. Estuary species like Flathead and Bream are also fully engaged in feeding, taking advantage of the warmer water and plentiful food sources. Considering all these factors, the warm, stable weather, rising water temperatures, a favorable moon phase, and the high biological activity of key species, my friends, I'm giving the bite for the 24th of November 2025 a solid excellent to very good. The warm water and consistent conditions will have fish feeding confidently, making it a prime opportunity to land some great catches. The main exceptions might be in the far tropical north, where the start of the wet season could bring more challenging conditions, but for most of Australia it's looking bright. So there you have it, fellow anglers. The forecast for the 24th of November 2025 is looking absolutely sensational. Get your gear ready, tie on your favorite lures, and get out there to enjoy what promises to be a memorable day on the water. I wish you all tight lines and ni kvosta, ni cheshwi. Good luck with your fishing. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, share it with your fishing buddies, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming tips and forecasts. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for fishing this coming Monday? What species are you targeting, and what's your go-to bait or lure? I love hearing your stories and insights. Until next time, stay safe and happy fishing.